secrets buried in the coldest ground. We're digging deep where the truth is found. Daphne's case files, we're breaking the chain. Justice rising, no more pain. Evil's end, the final call. Behind the lies, we'll expose it all. Whispers echo in the darkened halls. Faint confessions on the paper walls. Every victim deserves their say. We're here to chase the night away. Daphne's case files, we're breaking the chain. Justice rising, no more pain. Evil's end, the final call. Behind the lies, we'll expose it Unseen crimes, they thought they'd won, but the fight for truth has just begun. Every clue, every trace, bringing evil face to face.
Never mind, I was muted. Welcome, internet friends. Good to see all of you. Welcome to Daphne's Case Files. Today is November 12th, 2025. It is currently 5:48 p.m. here in New York State. I want to welcome all of you today. We have a special guest coming in. Actually, she's already here. So she's waiting in the back room. I want to say hello to all of you before I have her come in. Hello, Miss Joyce. Good to see you. Joyce, Mega Madre, Freddie's mom, Stormy14, Shenanigans. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, Donna, Rick, Andrea, Wendy, Diane, Marlene. Hello, Carol, Dolphin, Swan. Hello. And I'm going up. I'm going up. Mildred, Robin, hey. Megan, Violet, Angel Wings, Pam, hello. And everybody else, hello. Welcome into Daphne's Case Files. So what we will be going over today is my friend Salty spotted something. Now, this isn't too far away from Daniel Martell's home where Jack and Lilly disappeared. She was just looking over the maps, and this location where she spotted something can easily be accessed through like the railway line, or like the railroad tracks, excuse me. And it's only about 12 minutes away. Now I'm going to show you, there's some items there that I want to go over with you guys. Actually, both of us do. So I'm going to welcome her in. Her name is Salty Suspects, and she is going to be added to stage with me. So hello, how are you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing good. I thought you were going to say Salty Spuds for a minute, and I thought, maybe I like that better.
Salty Spuds, yeah, that is cute, right? I've had that day today, I'll tell you. You doing okay?
I am.
So Salty is here. She's been on the channel before. She's great. She's very attention to detail and is trying to figure out this case along with every single one of us. So I love having her on. She's great. And we're just going to go over the maps today. So anything that we can find, related maybe to Jack and Lilly, we need to bring it up. So I think we can all agree that the blanket was planted, correct? And most likely the boot prints, in my opinion, right? I mean, or maybe the boot prints were from other children being out there that day. But the blanket, I believe it was planted. I also believe that the backpack is out there as well, right? And the boots are somewhere out there, but they just weren't found yet, in my opinion. Also, a pull-up is out there somewhere as well. So could this be the area it could be in? I don't know, but we're going to take a look at that. And I'll let Salty kind of explain what she thinks about this area. And do you want me to go ahead and bring up the photo of it now, and then we'll show it on the map?
Sure, yeah, let's pull it up and see what everybody thinks.
Okay. All right, let me go ahead and pull that up. Michelle, thank you so much for becoming a new member. We really appreciate you. And let me do my little noise for her. Thank you so much. I told them I need to get a little magic wand so I can do that when I get a new member. All right, let's see. I'm going to share. Let me make sure this is blown up here. Perfect. And let's see. I always forget, like, when I'm doing it with another person on here. So let's see. It should just be the photo, right? Let's see. Yep. Okay. All right. There we go. I'm going to add it to stage so everybody can look at it. Let me see if I can make it a little bit larger. There we go. So today, now this is about 12 minutes from their house, right, Salty?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Okay, so basically you would get to this by going down Landsdowne Station Road, and it
I
goes
think it's
into like
Landsdowne Road.
Lansdowne Road. There you go. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. Thank you. I always do that. Hey, I was
And
trying to
so
keep you on your phone.
what had happened was I was just looking through and I saw like the pin on Google Maps where the piece of the blanket was found, and I'm like, what if there's more just further out? Like, what if, they haven't looked that far or whatever? And I knew that Google Maps had been updated in August. So I was like, let me just go on Street View and
Mhm.
take a look in the ditches and see what I see. And
No, that's
then I saw
smart
this and
because usually
I immediately was like, oh my gosh, Daphne, am I going crazy?
Mhm. No, but no, statistically, like usually people, when they find bodies or items, usually it's just right off the road. Usually it's just right off the road. And yes, I mean, anything, I've been doing that as well, right? Looking around in the areas to see if I can find anything since they did update Street View August 2025. Now, the aerial footage, unfortunately, it is from 2024, which sucks. So I wish they would hurry up and update that one as well. But here, I don't know why I keep clicking on this. So here is like it looks like it could be a pull up. Can everybody see that? I'm trying to, that's as good as I can zoom in. So it looks like it could be a pull up, right? Like the sides. It also looks like it could be like an Amazon package or something else, but it does look like a pull up to me, right? It does. If you zoom in on it, it looks like it has like the blue tabs on the side and then the white in the middle. And then there's some other stuff up here as well. It looks like some kind of clothing and hold on, let me see. Like a blue shirt or something. Now, I found it like odd that we can never get an actual like what the children were wearing, right? It changed so much. Yeah, it looked like an Amazon package but it does look like a pull-up though, right? It looks like on the sides, like how that has the blue, because usually pull-ups are like, some of them are two-toned. But the clothing back here, we could never get an exact, like, they just would never really tell us what the children were wearing. At first, Jack was just wearing a pull-up with boots, and then it changed to like brown, like pants and a brown shirt or something. Yeah, it looks like a blue jacket or something there, right? And then there's like I think those are leaves back there, but there's something underneath it here, and obviously you can't make it out too well. On a phone, you can a little bit better, but this stuff through here is just really odd. But I thought it was very interesting. Now, it could just be trash or something someone threw in, but there's no other trash around on that road. And it's just like this stuff, right? I mean, it's worth looking into if somebody's out there to see exactly what it is, because you never know, right? You just never know. When I looked at this stuff earlier, I don't know, it looked kind of odd to me, but you could see like the dead sticks and stuff. So maybe that's what it is right in there, right? But it definitely
Mhm.
is like a blue shirt or something laying in there. Now, I still don't know what the kids were wearing. Yeah, maybe
No,
a rock.
but
Rock.
didn't didn't Daniel say that he was missing a white shirt and a blue shirt or a blue sweater or something? So I don't
Yes.
know. It could also be a pair of pants. Like looks like whatever it is was folded, honestly.
Yeah, it does kind of look like it was folded and just, it does look like it's on top of a rock or something laying there. Yeah, Daniel did say that he was missing two shirts, a blue one, and then what did you say the other one was? It
A
was
white a white one
white,
and a blue one.
a white and a blue one. Okay, I couldn't remember. And he said someone had come into the house and took those shirts. His shirts have reappeared. What, did he find his shirts now? Oh my gosh. Jeez.
I
And
hope
then,
Daniel is watching and he does go to see what it is before it snows and
yeah.
everything, if there is something, is ruined.
Mhm. Exactly. Because like any little thing that's on the side of the road, and if the children did walk off, allegedly, right? Like if they did walk off and they did have like a blue shirt or something on, you never know, right? You never know if that's their pull up, like Jack's pull up and like a shorts or whatever they were wearing. We don't know what they were wearing. I don't
Well,
understand. Like, it's
and
crazy
at
to me.
the other end of this road, if you like follow it on the maps, it actually goes right by Salt Springs Elementary.
Yeah. Yep. So I'm going to pull up Google Earth right now so we can look at where this is. Like I said, it's about 12 minutes from their house, and this path would take you to Salt Springs Elementary, right? So hi, welcome in everybody. It's good to see everybody. So now they're saying that Daniel did find his two. He said Malaya stole his two sweaters, but then people are saying that he found them. It's just crazy, right? I thought he said he found Jack's jacket or something, but I could be wrong. All right, I'm going to remove this photo and we are going to go to the Google Earth real quick. I have it pulled up and here we go. Just one second. My StreamYard is acting so sluggish today. All right, so this is my Google Earth, right? And this is the location here. So it looks like it's far away, but it's actually not. It's 12 minutes, guys. It's 12 minutes. And you could take, so remember this. I'm going to show you. This is the area where Janie has land, Earl lives, Ron lives. It's where they found the boot prints, the blanket, all that stuff. So you got Landsdowne Road right here. And then you have the
That's the
railroad tracks,
Lansdowne
right?
Road,
Here's
I
the
think.
railroad
Yeah.
tracks. I'm just going to follow them along. Yeah, they curl together. So you have let me zoom in. Like I said, I need freaking glasses. Let me zoom in. Come on. 1 second. Oops, that's the wrong railroad track. And this is the actual road. Yeah. So the railroad tracks are the darker. See, you got the Lansdowne and then they come together right here. It looks like. Is that right? Yeah. and then
Yep.
it
The road is like right beside the train track the
crisscrosses,
whole way. Yeah.
and then you have the railroad, the Lansdowne Road. Well, it's called, and then yeah. So, and then it's right here. So this area, huh? Exactly. So I'm going to go down here on Street View. You can see how it doesn't want to load because my internet's so shoddy. I'm going to go right here on top of that. Hopefully it'll land me right there. No, come on. Oh, look, you can't go this way. You can only, okay, well, okay. Let's see. I think it put me out too far. Look, there's more skid marks and stuff here, guys. Look at that. Somebody's been coming through here going pretty fast. Look at that. More skid marks. Maybe it was the Google vehicle. Did it pull me too far? Hold on one second. It's right here on the corner somewhere, isn't it?
Yeah, it's right there in the
Shit,
corner.
hold on. Let me come back out here real quick. And never. Yeah, if it'll let me land there. Come on. For some reason, it won't let me. All right, come on. It should be on my right. Hold on one second. It's so hard to find. I just had it up before. There it is. All right, so here is the items right here, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to back out a little bit right here. Salt Springs Elementary, correct? Oh my gosh, guys. I've never never used this before, so, that's why it doesn't want to work. Hold on. Why is it being like this? Come on, Google Earth. I think it takes so much to run this Google Earth that it doesn't want to act right.
Well,
So
I can
check that
share
out. So you got,
this.
there we go. It's clear enough. But I can't zoom in anymore, unfortunately, because that's just the way it is.
Yeah, I definitely
But it
recommend you
does.
guys pull this
It's
up on
either,
your
like
own
I said, an
screen too.
Amazon package thing, or it doesn't. Yeah.
Because it looks
Definitely
like
pull it
it.
up on your own screen so you can get a better. I can't even see chat anymore.
Yeah, maybe I've got an active imagination, but it looks like I can see the leg
Hmm.
hole and like it's dirty on the inside. So that's why I thought it maybe more pull up than
No,
Amazon,
I
but
do. No, I totally see that too. Like this is like where the baby's butt would go or whatever, and this is like the.
yeah.
And this would be the sides.
Yep, that's what I thought when I was looking at it.
You there? Okay.
I'm here. I can
Oh,
hear
okay.
you,
I
but
didn't know
I
if it
think it's
dropped because
lagging.
my.
Yeah. And then
Yeah, I
there's
know. It
something
takes a lot
black
for some.
too, like on the ground in front of it that I have no idea what it is. It just stands out because everything else is green. You see that
Oh, I
black?
see that now. Yeah. Huh.
I don't know what that is, but
I don't know what that is either, but I see that through here. It's like a jacket or something or a shirt or around here,
no,
right?
Marie, the only person I told that I
But
saw
there's,
this was
look, the
Daphne.
same freaking.
Yeah. Well, that seems to be, isn't
Huh?
it? Every area of interest that we see has these like skid marks racing out of there. And if you look at how curved they are,
Hmm.
it's not just going around the corner super fast. Like they were parked off the road to make the tires turn that way, in my opinion.
No, I agree. I agree. Like they were parked here and then zoomed out of there really quick, like
Yep.
peeled out. And there's a bunch of them over in here. I'm trying to get this to work here. For some reason, Google Earth does not, my laptop does not like Google forth. Look at that, like nothing. Now this is I don't think we can even go on here, right? But I
I
just
don't think
thought,
so.
yeah, skid marks here and then skid marks right by Daniel's house. It's very, very odd.
Now, what I'm wondering
My
is what is the
charger stopped.
this doesn't really match any trajectory of what the witnesses were saying that they heard Thursday night or anything.
Hmm. Yeah. So this would be a completely opposite direction from where, see if you back out. Oh, where did all my stuff go now? Jesus. I wish something would work right when I actually go live. Let me go reset here and maybe it'll work. Yeah, Google Earth is like really pulling it took all my labels off. I don't know why it took all my labels off of everything. That's weird.
There's
Oh, that's so
if you keep
strange.
going
Oh, here
down that
it
road too, there's a
is. Duh.
house right by
Goodness
it.
gracious. Yeah, Google Earth, it runs so much. As you guys can see, you could follow this road down and it goes right through there. So it's not too far. It's actually 12 minutes away. There's nothing in this area though, guys. There's nothing. I mean, you got a house down
Well,
here and a house
there's
across,
there's another random auto
but there's
repair
nothing else. Like
off of that road.
you know what I mean? I just was somebody robbed Darren's son's house or something. Did you hear about that? I still think about what was said regarding Jack being restrained in the car seat and hung upside down. Yeah, that's really sad. It's horrible. Did you hear about that, Salty?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, it was new news. Somebody was saying that Darren's son's house was robbed. And I'm like, why? Like, that's crazy. What did they go in there and rob? Because you remember that we were just talking about it. Daniel said somebody broke into his house right after Jack and Lilly disappeared and took the 2 sweaters, which is crazy, right?
Yeah.
So, Mama Bear, thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate you. I did not miss that, I promise. Thank you. You are awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I find it quite strange because that backpack and the boots and stuff like that, boots are still missing. And like
Okay. Yeah. No, I agree, but um is the backpack really missing? Because do you remember in the first drone pictures, there's that broken down car in their driveway, and
mm-hmm,
there's this thing beside the car, and everybody said it was like Christmas ornaments,
Christmas
but
one.
I don't know. To me, it really looks like a backpack, and it looks like a white backpack with apples on it, not strawberries. And I'm thinking, well, like, what if that is a detail that they lied about too? What if the backpack doesn't actually have strawberries? Because I was looking at the pictures of uh Jack and Lilly, and in one of the pictures there's part of Lily's boot, and it's
Mm-hmm.
a plain pink rain boot. Like there's no unicorns or anything on it. The top of it is completely different. So I don't know.
Oh
What
my
if
God.
this second backpack doesn't exist? Or what if that was the backpack? They saw that it was left out by the car and they made it disappear. Because in another drone footage shot I have of the same area, that whatever it is, Christmas ornament backpack is gone. And I'm thinking, why would that be your priority to move that when there are kids missing? Like, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know if it's my internet messing up now or. But I mean, these kids don't even, and sorry if I'm interrupting. Daphne's frozen. Can you guys still hear me? Oh no, she left. I'm sure she'll be back in a minute. But these kids don't seem like, do we really believe that she had 2 backpacks if they didn't even have winter clothes? Like, it's possible. And then like this story about Jack's coat and how it was missing and it's always hung up on the hook. And then there's, you know, pictures of the kids where the coats are not hung up. They're just kind of like a normal kid, right? Just kind of thrown on the chair. I don't know. Maybe there's just a whole lot of misdirection going on in this case to keep everyone busy. So we're waiting for Daphne to come back. I'll see if she sent me an email. Okay, let me show you this while we wait for her. All right. We'll just share this until Daphne gets back. Hold on. Oh, I have no idea what I'm doing, guys. This is Daphne's thing, so sorry if I'm sharing. I don't even know if you can see my screen. Okay, I think you can. So let me just go to directions, 1407 Gairloch Road to 661 West Nova Scotia. So it's an 11-minute drive.
I am back. Can you guys hear me?
Hey, Yeah, I
I'm
was
so
trying to keep
sorry.
them entertained. I don't think I was doing a good job though.
Well, you are fine. I am so every time I have somebody on here, it literally kicks me off. I don't understand it, and then my laptop stopped charging again. So, yeah, I've got like the most ridiculous setup. For some reason, this laptop it won't run Google Earth. I don't know why, but let's see. There we go. Hi, I am so sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry, Salty. How embarrassing.
Oh no, no worries. I was just showing them how the directions, like when you just Google it on Google Maps, it takes you right to Lansdowne Station Road, straight, and then this is where the clothes would have been found.
All right,
And
I'm
the school is,
second. I'm pulling up Google Earth, so it'll make sense why you're talking about it.
Gulf
Hopefully, it doesn't kick me out
Springs.
again here. I know it doesn't like me for some reason. It does
So
not like me, guys. See how long
what if the kids did wander, but they went, maybe they did maybe Lily did want to go to school that day, and the names of the roads here are very similar. There's West River Station Road, and then this one is some others. What's it called? West River East Station Road. So like what if they took a wrong turn and got lost and they were actually trying to walk to school? I don't know. Not
is that your
likely.
maps right there?
Yeah. And I'll stop sharing my screen too for you here if I can figure out how, or you can
No, it's fine.
stop sharing. There we go.
You share yours because
Is it better for you?
you're the one explaining. Yeah, go ahead and share yours. See. You couldn't upload it and explain because it only allows me to do, unfortunately. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to add yours to Sage so you can share yours. There you go. Thank you, Christina, for becoming a member for 1 month. You are awesome. Yeah, when you have a guest, unfortunately, when they're trying to show something, I have to approve it for them to show. So she is showing the maps right now, guys. Thank you so much for being patient. There you go, Salty. Perfect. That's perfect. Everybody can see it now. Let's see if I can make it bigger. No. All right. There you go.
So I don't know. It's just very interesting to me.
Well, I mean,
I don't
it's
really
possible.
know.
It could happen
Yeah.
if they walk the railroad tracks, in my opinion.
But this wasn't part of the area that they searched, was it? This whole
No.
side, they were told like the kids wouldn't have crossed the road, like no way. So the search was done like in this area, wasn't it?
Yes. So,
Not
but
that wide, I know it's zoomed in quite a bit.
they said the kids wouldn't cross the road like going towards like Brad's house. Do you see what I'm saying? Like going across the road that way. But they still searched on that side of the road though. They went off McLeod Road. They still searched over there, if that makes sense. But they didn't go as far as like Glengarry Station or anything like that,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. I'm trying to get this laptop to charge. So where's the school from there? Can you show them where the school is from that location that you're pointing at?
Yep. So here is where the what we found today was, whether it's, you know, clothing or a diaper or an Amazon package, nothing related. Here is the school. And that's quite a ways, like to get from their house to the school. It says
But
it's
it's on the same
19
road, right?
or 4 kilometers. Yeah, but it's straight. And I don't know, a kid might not think it's that far until they try to walk it, right?
Yeah,
I mean, I'm an
exactly.
adult
Well,
and I
I
don't
just
really
find it
have a
weird.
concept of distance.
Yeah, no, I know. I know what you mean. Like you don't realize and if like say they got kicked out of the house for being loud or something like that, maybe they did take off walking. But I mean, I don't know.
But
Like they couldn't get a scent though when from the boot prints and the blanket. But
this is really weird to me. Um, and for no other reason than I noticed it and I clicked on it. It's got 3 reviews, and
What is
this
it?
guy's a local. It's a auto repair place off
Mhm.
this West River Station Road. This is a local guide that has like 78 photos, 80 different reviews,
Mhm.
and you can go through and look at the photos that he's taken all over Nova Scotia, and there's some of like the different waterfalls and stuff. But
Oh, that's interesting.
yeah, he hasn't posted in like a year, I think. So I don't know if that's related or not, but just something I thought was interesting.
That he has a car shop right close by on that
Yeah,
same road. Can you pull
yeah,
up some of the photos that he took, or are they
yeah.
irrelevant?
Let's see if we can get like what was the name of the falls
Well,
that we were looking at?
the Millbrook Falls was what we were looking at, but that's by the land. It's more past like the Lansdowne Lake.
It's not like a well, the cemetery. Hold on, let me see if I can go
Yeah, the
back here.
cemetery was St. Andrews, and then oh, I know what you're talking about. The other cemetery. There's another cemetery that would be
That's
on
the
its
Stewart.
way past. So it's by something gravel road or something it's called.
Yeah,
Okay, I
this
hope my
one's
laptop
Stewart Cemetery,
is
Gravel
charging.
Pit Road. So
Gravel
then
Pit
if
Road.
you
There you go.
look at the photos taken, it's by Ken McDog.
I gotta hate this laptop. I literally will not hold a charge to save my life.
Oh, can't see his now for some reason.
What's his name?
Was I can't even remember now. James, the local guide. I'm assuming it's the same person. Maybe that's wrong to me. Joe Scanlon is the name of this local guide. The name of the guy who lives there, his name's also Joe. So
Can you pull up his auto thing online and zoom in on it? Like to see what kind of cars are there?
yeah, hold on.
All right. Yeah. Oh my Lord, my laptop is driving me insane. All right, please charge so I can stay on longer. There
See,
we
I don't
go.
even know if
Send
it's
their
a
mental.
real business because
Are you
that's
on Google Maps?
yeah. Did I just go
What's
on? Well, I did on regular Google too.
what's the address to that?
5 West River Station Road.
5 West River. Oh my gosh. West River Station. Yeah, because when you go past Earl's, it turns into West River, right? All right,
Yeah.
here we go. Yeah, you got Gordon Summit. Oh, okay, I see it. That's yeah. Now, where's the school from that? Let me see. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna zoom in here. Well,
I'm gonna
I'm trying
stop
to.
sharing because I'm gonna end up doxing myself. My screen wasn't really set up to share, so
No, it's okay. I got it right here on mine. Give me just a second. I got it right
perfect.
here. If I'd stop clicking on stuff here. There we go. Okay, so when you listen to where Janie says they looked that morning, it's where things were found. Yeah, and I noticed that too, where she says my entire family, right, knows this area. And we were telling the searchers where to search. You guys remember that? All right, this is supposed to be Street View. It's like in the air. What the heck? That's weird. So this is that area that you were talking about, right?
Yeah.
Oh, look, it brought us to the road tracks. Look at that. Grief. Hold on,
Oh,
let me
you know
get
what's
out of this.
interesting about here? If you look at the ribbon that's tied to the railroad track, I don't know if it's on that side or the other one.
There's a ribbon?
Yeah,
There's a
it
ribbon?
might not be on that crossing because there's a couple crossings, right?
Closer to the house though, right? Or
Maybe, let me see. I think I took a picture of it. Let me see.
yeah. Yeah, there's here, let me get out of this for a minute because it didn't go where I wanted to go. I want it to go to west right here. All right, there we go. This is the area that we're going to. So can you please bring me there? Thank you. All right, this is his car lot. So this don't look like a car lot though. That looks like just somebody's, oh wait, maybe this. Is it a private person's car lot or that's weird.
I think it must be
Let's
their
see
own
here.
little van.
Let's see here. Yeah, look at that. There's ATVs. Hold on, let me see. Am I at the right place? Give me a second. West River, East Side, Graham Road. This is the way the school bus would go?
I don't know. I don't know what the
You're right,
school
right?
route
To go to the
is,
school?
but they said that the reason that
Well, I remember Daniel saying said that they went down his dad's road, Landsdowne Road. But then he said one turned around too. You guys remember that? Have a good night, Diane.
yeah, and then he said
No,
that
I don't
the reason they had to
roses.
call in so early was so that the bus didn't have to go down the road to pick them up. But to me, that doesn't even make sense because there were other kids on the same road that go to the same school. So
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, he said that. And then he also said, here, I want to move closer to home real quick. He also said that there's more than one bus too. Remember that? Oh, come on.
yeah.
I hate Google
Well, there
Earth.
would be because in Canada,
It gets on my
like
nerves.
the kids that are in grade like kindergarten to 3, I think it's the same way in Nova Scotia. They take the early bus home, and then there's a later bus that brings the kids from like the middle and the high schools later in the day because they have more instructional time. They have like an extra hour and a half, I think, to their day.
High schoolers, yeah.
Yeah.
So what time so we know that they found the pink blanket around 3:45 p.m. that day, right? On Friday. They found the pink blanket around 3:45 p.m. They also mentioned that they found some torn clothing and other stuff too in that area where that blanket was found. That's what it says on dispatch anyways. And it also says Malaya confirmed it was Lily's blanket. That's exactly what it says on dispatch. Like I read it yesterday.
Yeah.
So do you know like what time? I don't know because I know you're in Canada, right? What time does, or if anybody knows what time the schools let out for elementary school in that area? Does anybody know what time elementary lets out in that area? Anybody? Like, do you know? Or anybody in
I
chat?
yeah, I can't speak for that area because I'm not local, but I would say it would be around 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay, so 2 o'clock. Shy 6649 says at around that time, 3:55 p.m. would be high school bus.
Yeah.
Now I'm stupid with this. I don't know. So is the schools there have high school, middle school, and elementary all in one, or is it separate schools? Like you have high school over in this area, middle school in this area. Do you know what I'm saying? Elementary in this area, or are they all in one spot? Like all in one spot? I didn't ever looked it up. Here, hold on one second. So what would it be called? Like Salt Springs High School or something like that, or
It
Salt
might
Springs
have a
Middle?
completely different name depending like on how many students are in the area. They might bus the high schoolers to,
8 through 6.
I don't know.
Okay, so someone just said, so is Jack in kindergarten? It seemed like Jack was in like a pre-K or something, right? So Jack is in kindergarten because school Lilly says K through 6. Okay, so that's their elementary is kindergarten through 6. Yeah, that's what I always wondered, because isn't it a private school though? Or somebody was saying it was a private school, the Salt Springs. So, and if because Janie said that she thinks Jack didn't go to school because they didn't want Lily to go to school by herself, which is weird. But does he go to the same school? Hi, Blue Jay. Good to see you. Pre-primary, somebody said pre-primary. Yeah.
Maybe was it a new school that they were going to that year? Because they used to live at Patty's, right? So
Well, that was 2 years prior, wasn't it? Or 2023? 215. Somebody says 215. My daughter gets out of, it's called pre-primary, and I live in Nova Scotia. Thank you, Shy. Okay, so 215. So it had to have been a high school bus that went through then at, because Daniel said that there's a couple buses that come down here. I want to show you guys something. So I always thought the blanket was found here, right? At one point. First, I thought it was found here, and then it changed over here, and then now it's like over here. Somehow it keeps going down the line, right?
mhm.
And then the staging area. You have a staging area here, and then you also have a staging area up here. Because remember, they said they had set up here in the beginning. I think because the lake, they wanted to look into that lake being there, and then the campground. So I have everybody's homes listed on here in yellow. And then I put the like boot prints and stuff in red because it's, you know what I mean? Yeah, I just feel like the stuff was planted here, and I don't know, the stuff that you showed too, it could be something. If you know what I mean, if that school is up that way, then it could be something. I mean, that road literally takes you that way. I mean, it could just be trash too, but I mean, it would be something to look into. I don't think the kids could walk that far, but if they were being hidden out there, or you know what I mean, or someone took them that way and then threw that stuff out, who knows? You know what I mean? It's definitely something to look into, in my opinion.
Yeah, for sure. You know
Anything
what else
that's
is
seen off the
interesting?
road.
There's a huge gravel pit in Gordon Summit. If you click right on Gordon Summit, it'll
Gordon
like,
Summit,
yeah.
right here.
Yep.
Oh,
So that's like on the way.
uh,
But
right
if you
here.
go to if you go to the street view, there's a
Okay,
big gravel
that's right
pit.
after Earl's
Yeah.
house, kind of.
But then there's like two
So it's
smaller,
right here, you said?
yep, right in Gordon Summit. Like if you click where it says, actually, I think the address, if you put this in 749 Lansdowne Road, is what it's showing me for the address.
Okay, hold on. Oops. All right, here we go. Yeah, that's West River. All right. I don't know if I can bring my guy there. Hold on. Oh, yeah, I can. All right, let's look. So this is a giant, there's another giant gravel pit too. It's over in Glengarry Station that, oh, we probably can't get to it from the road though. Is
Here,
it back in here?
I
Um,
have it up on my
how did
screen,
you
but
see it?
I just keep going that way.
Google
Like,
Maps or
yeah,
this
go
way?
the other way, I think. It shouldn't be too far though, because that's the address it's giving me. Let me see if I can
Okay.
share the
I
link or
mean,
something. But the reason why
let's
I'm
see.
pointing
Hold
that
on.
out is because there's 2 smaller mounds
Oh, wait, is
beside
that?
the gravel pit.
What's that? 2 smaller mounds?
Yep.
I must have really passed it.
Hold on. Maybe that was
on.
the wrong address.
I put in the address you gave me.
Yeah, maybe I gave you the wrong one.
No,
I'm
hold
not
on
very
one
good at
second.
this,
What's
you guys.
this? Uh, it's okay.
But
It's okay.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a gravel pit over where they do hunting and stuff over in Glengarry Station.
But the Gordon Summit one has 2 mounds that honestly looks like it just looks out of place. Like it looks like something would be buried there. It's weird. And it
Like
has like new growth
yeah, like
on
they
top
dumped
of those
something.
2 mounds, but then on top of like the gravel pit, there's not that much growth. And I don't know. Like I said, my imagination goes wild sometimes, so
No.
hopefully it's nothing, but I thought it was interesting.
Huh. Well, it's also 3. Didn't you say it was right here? It's off of this too. Isn't this the little electrical lines right here? Isn't this the electrical lines right here,
Yeah,
guys?
the hydro line runs down through
Let me
Landsdowne Road
back out for
too.
a minute.
Landsdowne.
Pretty sure. Jeez. Hold on one second. I can't. Yeah. That's like the electrical thing I think that goes through. I'm pretty sure. Because it goes all the way through back through there. Now I know when the news did their thing, they were talking about, I think, over in this area, when the news did their interview. Remember, they had Earl's thing in there, and then Malaya's dad and her grandmother. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I have you looked. I really am drawn to this area, and I'm just gonna tell you why. Like, I feel that if you put and I know people are probably tired of me saying this, but if you put together what Brad said and then Justin, right, and then if it's the truth, which I don't see why they would lie about a car that night, right? And then Brad confirmed that it did come down,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know if it kept going that way the entire time. He said the last track was a different car. I feel that this vehicle went out here. Why do I feel that? Because the RCMP did grab camera footage out here. Also, you have somebody that's selling their home out here, which could just be a coincidence, guys. You have somebody that just put their house up for sale here, right? It could just be a coincidence, but I don't know. Like, and then you have Melissa that lives right there as well. I just feel like these people, they're scared. Maybe they know more than what we do. You know what I mean? From living out there, maybe they could know something. You know what I mean? That's scaring them. Look at all this
It
out
could
here,
be.
and
Or
there's
maybe they've
supposedly
been
like a hunting
threatened
ring.
privately, like who knows, especially the ones that spoke out
Yeah.
with the media.
Hmm. Yes. Yes. Now, I don't know if they grabbed camera footage all the way down here, right, which is Glengarry Station, but I know they did in this area here.
You know what really kind of
So
concerns me is the bear
I
bait
just,
barrel, because I'm wondering if they're, and I
what's
don't even know
that?
if it's still legal to use
There.
them, but if you're
The bear
baiting
bait?
bears, is it possible that you might also have bear traps set in the area, or that you have snares set in the woods to catch rabbits and stuff? You know what I mean?
Oh, you mean, did they put up a thing for a bear though?
There was a bear
Yeah.
bait barrel
Did they
on the trail cam
put
footage
up a thing for
that
a
they
bear though?
used.
Oh, I didn't know that. Where did you see that at?
If you watch the news
That's a
interview
hunting
where
thing.
Melissa Scott talks, it will show like images of the footage that
Uh-huh.
they had seized. And I had no idea what the barrel was, so I just, like,
Okay.
I Googled it and found out it was a bear bait.
Oh, dang. I did not know that. I don't even know what that looks like. A bear bait barrel. I'm going to look that up real quick. Hold on. A bear bait barrel. I have no idea what that even is. Let me see. Oh, I literally have one of those in my house. I had no idea what it was.
Hello.
But it doesn't even have a hole in it, though. Mine's just a barrel like that. Blue. Huh. There's a lot of bear around here, though. I want to see if you want to go over this video, because I want to see if anybody can tell me where this bridge is. Is that a quarry? I don't know. I know there's a hunting grounds out here that Nova was talking about. And I'm wondering if this is what it is, because she said it's called a gravel pit. And people hunt out here, and it's over here in this area off Glengarry Station. And I'm wondering if that's what that is.
Can you hear me now?
But I'm sure, you know what I mean? Like, that's pretty interesting, right? That looks pretty interesting. Look at that. And there's the road to get into it right there. Look at that. Huh. I would love to go check that out. If I lived there, I'd go check that out. Right?
That's interesting. There's also
Yeah.
a road called Gravel Pit
Joyce
Road.
says she can
and
hear
I wonder
you.
if that gravel pit is off of
Are you
it.
still connected?
I think so. I might have to drop though
Gravel
because
Pit
I
Road
think
is over
my
here.
headset is dying.
Oh, no, I completely understand. I completely understand. I appreciate you coming up. I still think, like, anything that is seen on the side of the road that is close by or on, can you hear Salty Daphne? Yeah, I can hear her. Why? She said she has to drop because her headset's dying. Somebody said, can you hear me?
Oh, you can hear me? Okay.
Yeah, I can
I
hear
thought
you.
it was dying because it disconnected itself, but oh, maybe it's fine. It's been giving me a hard time ever since I sat on it and broke one of the ears off. Hasn't been the same.
It should marry my laptop. My daughter's laptop that doesn't want to charge ever. Yeah, I think that, okay, so Gravel Pit Road is over there on, that's what we were talking about, right? That's over there by Earl's house, close to, right? That's over here somewhere. Because I remember, hi, Finding Solace, Haley, everybody, welcome in. I remember Gravel Pit Road is somewhere over here. That's what we were just talking about. But the gravel pit where they hunt, I'm pretty sure it's called the gravel pit, is in Glengarry Station over off of, because Nova was telling me, she lives in the area. She was telling me she's laughing because her, like, she used to go hunting out there with family or whatever a long time ago. I'm pretty sure that's what she said. And that's over here in this area. But that's why I was wondering what this was, if that was what they called like the hunting area. You know what I mean? But this is easily like it, if he or she or whomever was driving that night, wanted to come up this way, and then, I mean, you know what I mean? It's very easily like just go right there. It's not far away. It's 5 miles. And then you can go further out here, or you could take this and come through here. I'm going to have to ask her exactly where it's at.
Sure.
But look at that. That is very interesting, right? What is that?
Is that, or is that an
I
old?
wish you would tell me
is
what it
that
is.
like the old quarry or something? Isn't there like salt
I don't know. That's what somebody else said.
rock
Is that
or
a
something? I
cool?
don't know. Mines or something that's supposed to be out that way?
I'm not sure. Does anybody know exactly what this is? Hey, Daphne, if you look up gravel pit and Sunnybrow, people have uploaded photos of it, camping and hike. Thank you, Squid. Okay, here, let me look that up real quick. What Squid just said. Okay, if you look gravel pit, I'm looking it up real quick. Gravel pit and Sunnybrow. I need freaking glasses so bad.
Little
I
Mama,
really
I
do.
noticed that he sticks his tongue out like he's tasting the air like a little snake when he lies.
Mm.
It drives me nuts.
Oh, I hate that. There's no prominent gravel pit in Sunnybrow, Nova Scotia. However, terms refer to Sunnybrow, PICTOU County. Yes, that's where I want you to take me. Damn it. Jeez. This damn thing is driving me crazy. Hiking and trailing. No, I don't want to do that. Why is it taking me to MapQuest? Okay, here. Let me just do this. I'm just going to copy that and put it into Google Earth. There we go. Google Earth drives me insane. I don't know why. Is that right, Squid? It's way over here. Is that it? Is that wrong or right? Gravel pit. No. Why did it just put Sunnybrow? Not. Oh, that's far away. Well, not that far, actually. Is that correct? Let me see. Hold on. It looks like a shooting range, in my opinion. Gravel pits over here are mainly gated, no public access. Okay. Digging there daily for work. Okay, I think Junior would help Daniel. Okay. All right.
Just click
No,
where it says
one second. Give
Gordon
me 1
Summit for a
second.
minute when you're done.
Okay, give me. Well, if this doesn't work, then hold on. Oh. Give me a second. Squid. Put in gravel pit. Yeah, that's what I just did. All right, here. There. Cut that. Gravel pit. Sunnybrow, Nova Scotia, Google. Gravel pit. Yeah, that's it, right? Oh, here, let me put that address. Yep, that's it. That's it, because it's matching. Nova Scotia 374, right there.
That's super
Oh, I see
interesting.
it. Nice. Okay. Will it take me? Yeah, that is. Let me see if it'll let me. Oh, of course, it won't let me actually go to the freaking. Oh, that's kind of cool. I wish we could actually get in there. Oh, look at that sign. What does that say? Northgate. Okay, hold on. That's not too far, though. It's just a little town over, right? I was right. Autumn, I didn't think that. Thank you, Squid. I wish it would let me go down this road, but jeez, man. So let's just go back to the aerial footage. It's the best way, I guess. Wow, look at that. That's kind of crazy, right? 2023, I think it says. Yeah. Well, that's crazy. It looks like a hot springs kind of. But isn't it weird how it looks like a lake or a body of water? Yeah. That's why I said, do people swim in there? Look, that's like a snake looking thing. Huh. Very interesting. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, God, why does this keep moving? Come on. I hate how it just does that. Come on. Reset. Thank you. All right. That's not far. That is not far at all. So it looks like a snake. Yeah, that one little part did. That is not far at all. Look at that. Wow. But I do remember for the entire time. I wonder if he went down there, though. I always thought like this area, too, Sheep Herders Junction, was an area of interest, too. But maybe not. So, all right. Where did you want to go look at? I'm so sorry. You wanted to look at Gravel Pit Road, right?
No, Gordon Summit.
Salty?
Can
Sorry.
you
Okay.
hear me now?
Gravel. I got gravel.
Yeah, there's totally a delay.
That's
It's
right
very
there.
snowy here. Yeah, click on that right where it says Gordon
snowing?
Summit. Yeah.
Yeah, she definitely has a delay.
Click
Yeah, we had
right
snow
on where
yesterday.
it says Gordon Summit.
Which should be right here. Okay. This house
Yeah,
right here?
click on it. Click on the words Gordon Summit and then go to
I
Street
hate
View.
this. Come on. Let's just bring him down there. That should be exactly. All right. Where are we going after that?
We're looking for the gravel pit
Where are we going?
on Gordon Summit, which is, I believe, down. It would be to your left, the other direction, I think. I think this is the house right
This
after
direction?
it. I think
Okay.
so.
I know it's hard, like when you're looking at one map and then trying to follow another. Oh, there it is. Look.
Here it is. Yeah. Do you see these two little
That?
mounds? Yep. So there's the big gravel pit, and then there's two little mounds on the
You know
right.
what it looks like? That's freaking weird. It's the side of. How is that? Iron Rock. Yeah, this is in Gordon Summit. It says no trespassing. This is only like 5 miles out from. What is
I wonder if that's where she
this?
got the gravel for her potholes.
That's gravel, but what is this?
That's sand.
Really? It's not a very big gravel pit. Okay. Oh, that's kind of odd.
Still,
Here, it
I think
looks
it's
like
still considered a gravel pit.
we
but-
have that where it's just rock, though.
Yeah, but it's these two mounds that I'm like.
That's interesting. They're new. Is it the one near Millbrook Falls? Oh no, Finding Solace. This one is over by Earl's, kind of. Wait, you were talking about Gravel Pit Road too, weren't you? I thought Gravel Pit Road, because there's a Gravel Pit Road too. Here, watch this. Gravel Pit Road. And it goes towards a cemetery.
Yeah, it goes towards that really old cemetery.
Yeah, so maybe there you go. Yep. Here, I'm going to save that for myself. Yeah, because I was looking into this when we were looking into the falls and stuff. So you can get to it. Yes. Okay. There you go. Gravel Pit Road. You can take it from right through here and come up to, where's the cemetery at? Right here. St. Andrew's Church. And then you have, wait, where's the other cemetery? That was, Earl is all around. Earl is crazy. So this, wait a minute, hold on. This, there's another cemetery out here though. Where is the other cemetery? I don't know why it's so hard to find it. It should be right in this area. Yep, there's one near there. That's what I thought, Finding Solace. Everything, yeah. That's what I thought. Hold on one second. Oh gosh. Oh, hold on one second, guys. There we go. Thank you, Joyous. Someone trying to pretend to be somebody on there. Okay. I want to take you to something real quick. I want to take you to this video that, of course, it freaking did that to me after it, because I want to listen to what Malaya's dad had to say. It's that video that the news did. Hold on one second. And it's like 4 minutes long. It's not that long. I thought it was longer, actually, because it showed Earl's property and stuff, too. Hold on one second. Give me 1 second. I'm going to remove this here. And we're going to go to this real quick. Hold on. There we go. I wish that I could just drive there and look in the areas myself that I find interesting. You know what I mean? Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Hold on 1 second. I want to watch this. Is this seemed like it was longer than this? Okay. Hold on 1 second. Okay.
And we were able to find Malaya's father. So this is the grandfather of Jack and Lilly. We found him through an address we obtained from a parking ticket he had in Halifax, right? And got an address outside of Sabanakati First Nation, and went and knocked on his door, and he was happy to talk.
I didn't hear about this. It happened on a Friday. I didn't hear nothing until like a Sunday.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, I was really upset.
Have you been in it? Like, if the police come and asked?
Nope.
I'm going to pause that for a minute. So why, somebody please tell me why somebody that's a tracker, right? He's a tracker. He knows how to search. Why didn't Malaya call him right after calling the police, right? Not sus to a local, but there are 2 different locations with a pile of gravel with 5 minutes from my house in PICTOU, Carolyn. Thank you, Squid. So wouldn't you call your father, who is a tracker? Would you do that, Salty? Like, I don't understand. If your children are missing, first you call the police, right? And then you would call your father, who knows how to track, right? And then maybe text your mom too and let her know.
Man. My son, actually, when we moved here, the day after we moved here, couldn't find him for like 10 minutes. And in that 10 minutes, I had gone all around. I had gone to the playground and back. I had called the police. I had people in the neighborhood out looking for him. And turns out he had his headphones on playing on the iPad in his room. And he was so small at the time that he was just like crouched down in a computer chair. And I didn't see him when I looked in his room.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And then you're like freaking out when you finally do see him. You're like,
Yep. So that doesn't make sense to me. And it seems like she has a good relationship with them. Like she's talked about them or talked to them since then, right? According to what this grandmother says.
Yeah. No, like it seems like she has a good relationship with them. Somebody said not if there's a toxic relationship. But listen, I don't get along with my dad at all. Like, I don't talk with my dad, right? But if he's a tracker, or if he like can help to find my children, God forbid if something like that ever happened, which now they're older, like, you know what I mean? But still, I would be calling him right after I got off the phone with the police. So I don't understand that. He even said that in a text. Because I remember I have that message from him. Well, not to me directly, but I got it off of Facebook. And I was thinking that too. Why? I don't understand. And then some people are like, well, maybe he doesn't get along with Malaya's mother. Oh, flippin' well, who cares who gets along? The more people that know what they're freaking doing need to come out and help, right?
Yeah. And you know,
So-
that's something that didn't make sense to me either. Like, if we look at every instance of what's happened so far, piece by piece, he can kind of like, looking at it piece by piece, to justify one way or another why they might have acted a certain way. But when you look at the sum of events all together, it doesn't make sense to me. If their story of them being in the room with the baby is true, then neither have a reason to suspect the other. And regardless of whether they broke up or not, at that second vigil, wouldn't you expect Daniel to like step back and have the maturity to say, hey, this is Malaya's kids that she gave birth to and has been present for their entire lives up to this point.
Mhm.
Maybe I can stay home this time so that Malaya feels safe to attend
Yeah.
and like put the BS aside for it.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree. I know. I let bygones be bygones. Like, let's all work to find, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And if he can track, like, I mean, tracking, it takes skill. It really does. But if you know what to look for, like, I know how to track. I know how to track animal footprints, like what animals are what. If something has been through the grass recently or went through the woods, which way it's went, you can tell by the way the grass is laying or the dirt's laying, if trees or twigs are broken. You could just tell, right? Like, you search for stuff like that, droppings, or I'm sorry. I mean, the kids aren't going to, yeah, I don't know.
They
But-
would have to use the bathroom at some point though. And that's something that I said earlier on. Like, they didn't find any human like poop or anything.
They did take something like that. They did say they picked up something. I can't remember what interview it was in, but they did mention that they examined something to see if it was theirs. I remember hearing that. I don't know if Daniel said that or if it was off of the news. Do you guys remember hearing that? Yeah, with all those people there, you would think. Scat. Thank you, Joyous. I don't know. So someone says, sorry, so does she not speak to her father? No, well, I mean, it was never told to us that she doesn't speak to him.
But on the flip side, if that was my dad, I wouldn't expect him to wait for an invitation either, or my permission. I wouldn't really care if my kid wanted me there or not. If my grandkids were missing, I would be there.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I would be there. Exactly. Be there in a freaking heartbeat. I wouldn't freaking care. First of all, I wouldn't even give my kid the chance to even have my grandkids get hurt in the first place. The first thing I heard about of them being abused, I would have gotten them out. Don't you think it's weird that Malaya's other grandmother, Patty, hasn't spoken out like to the news or anything? I think that's weird.
I think that's weird, and I also think it's weird that Daniel stopped there after his lie detector tests.
Yes. Where did we hear that? Where he stopped at Patty's, and
He told us, and Cindy was upset about it.
Yeah, let me see if I can find that while we're playing that, because I want to read that again. I think that's very weird.
Nothing.
Never asked me anything.
What do you remember about the kids?
Kids, they were happy,
Yeah.
very happy.
Yeah.
Yes, every time I seen them. They always lived at their grandmother's in Truro.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah, well, at their great grandmother's.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That Patty Carter's.
Okay, so here it is. It says, oh, I must have clicked on Hunter's video, not the news. That's why it's so short. It says on May 5th, took a statement from Patty. Patty said that she last saw them all when they came to visit. She was not sure of the date, but said it was early in the week, 1 or 2 weeks before when they came over. Daniel stayed in the car and Malaya did laundry. I feel like Patty told him to stay in the car, in my opinion. But then we hear from Wade that he stayed outside like the whole time on Easter or something too, which I thought that was weird. Malaya and Daniel left to take Meadow to an appointment, and Malaya might have gotten groceries, but she couldn't remember if she took the children or not. That's crazy.
That's crazy because in the other statements, I think it was Daniel's statement, he
Mhm.
said that Malaya and Meadow went to, I want to call it Service New Brunswick, but you know what I mean, whatever it's called in Nova Scotia, to get the registration for her car done. And that Daniel and the kids stayed at Patty's. So how does Patty not, she couldn't remember if she took the children or not. What was Daniel doing with the kids during that time if they weren't at Patty's?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It just doesn't make sense. For him to stay in the car, that's just crazy. Like if she didn't want him in the house, right? Because she doesn't like him, then why even bring him along in the first place? Right?
Maybe he was scared that if she went without him, that she would not come back.
Yeah, I was about to say that. You just read my mind. You just read my mind. I have a bunch of shit here with Cindy's name in it, and I kind of want to like read it to everybody. As I was looking for that text that we were just talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can pull the rest of it.
That's where I used to go visit.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Until this guy moved him away, and that was the last time I seen him.
And so he took us to his mother's house, Connie Brooks, in Indian Brook. It's part of Spaghetti First Nation. So we went to her home and we saw family photos all over the wall, some of Lilly and Jack, some of Malaya as a child.
Yeah.
When's the last time that you got to see Lilly and Jack?
I seen Lilly last year when she brought her up here. That's the last time I seen Lilly.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when they took them pictures.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Did Lilly and Jack ever
She said last year. Hi, Mike. Good to see you. Last year. But yet she was going to Connie is her name, right? They just said Connie, right? That Malaya left to go to the reserve where her other grandma lived, right? When she ran with Meadow. Am I correct? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Okay, give me just a second. I pulled up this. Hold on one second. I'm going to read these because I think what's in there. All right, let me finish this and then I'm going to pull up Daniel's messages.
learn anything about their Mi'kmaq heritage?
No, because they lived off the reserve.
Okay.
They come up occasionally, you know what I mean? She brings them up and visit. Yeah.
She brought them up, and did you show them anything?
We showed them everything, and then, you know.
And Connie Brooks told us some
Whoa,
interesting
hold on.
information.
Go
Malaya
back
had
to
been
that
there
picture.
to get her.
I can't even see it on my side. What picture?
The picture with Lily and the bunny ears.
All right, hold on one second. Why is it black? Okay, right there.
Do you see her boots that she has on?
Oh, they're like little Uggs.
They were in the dooryard. in one of the drone pictures, boots just like that.
Really?
So is this picture from last year?
I think it's from Easter. Yeah, prior to them going missing. I
Like
think.
this Easter, or because do you see like that pink swing? Surely that hasn't been
What pink swing?
outside for a whole year.
What pink
In the
swing? Are you looking at?
in the background of this picture, that pink baby swing
Hold on one second.
or car seat, whatever it is.
Oh, right here.
Yeah. It's outside in the drone pictures too.
Are the drone pictures on Facebook? Do you know?
Yeah, they're also in, if you have access to that burn book I sent you, that Google document, I've got them in there too. You can share
Okay. I
that
might
if you want
need
to look at it later.
Okay.
But I'm wondering, like,
Let me put it
I
up.
just don't think it makes sense.
Yeah, this has to be Easter. But look, that's his daughter. So.
But he said his daughters were at the house the weekend before they went missing.
And that would have been Easter, right?
Yep.
But I thought Wade said that they were over. I guess maybe they came over to visit then.
Yeah, but this is not like it's not necessarily that this picture is from Malaya's father either. Like this could have just been pictures that the creator found to create his or their story or whatever. You know what I mean? Like this could be a recent picture.
Oh, so they came over on Monday instead of Sunday. So I wonder if this was because wouldn't Daniel's kids have to go back to their mom on Monday? So this could have been on Easter Sunday, and then Monday they went to go see Wade. Am I right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So this was Easter Day then, and then the following day on Monday they went to go to Wade's house, Wade and Cindy, right? Because Lily looks like the same in her pictures. Because remember, she just got her hair cut. Her hair looks like it's just recently cut here.
Mm-hmm.
So this is probably the most recent pictures of them.
And like a maritime tradition is to get like a pair of new rubber boots for Easter. At least it was in my house growing up. So it is possible that she could have got new rubber boots for Easter, and that's why she's not wearing them in this picture.
Yeah.
But why are these shoes out in the dooryard in the drone picture? Like, why would they even be out in the dooryard? You would wear them inside the house and take them off in the house.
Yeah, they look like brand new shoes. Those shoes, or those little Uggs do. Let me see if I can find the picture from the. Is it? Hold on. I pulled up Facebook so I can. It's on the one with the back, right, where it shows the back door. Hold on.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Like the single back door. It's so hard to tell on this one. Hold on. No, that's not it. Hold on. That's not it. Here, let me finish playing this video and I'll look for it.
Everything, and then, you know.
And Connie Brooks told us some interesting information. Malaya had been there to get her status card updated, so she is a member of the First Nation. And she visited her grandmother and other relatives, and her grandmother asked her about her relationship with Daniel Martel.
I don't know, but I asked her, did he hurt you?
Yes, that's Easter.
She didn't really say he hurt her, but he held her down. He held her down and took her phone on her, and she couldn't talk. She couldn't allowed to use the phone.
And that was when? Easter?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Was that on Easter Day? Let me listen. Hold on. Or Easter Monday.
Yeah, I mean, we can't remove that. The kids, they have Indigenous heritage, and they're on.
Oh my God, it's moving too fast. Look at her shoes here. She's got little pink. Okay, so this looks like a younger pic. This is a way younger picture. Hold on. I want to go back real quick. He was having her, I don't know what you would call it, scared. She couldn't go anywhere, do anything. Connie said, that's what she told me. And that's what I think I told the detectives. Huh. Wow. Let's see. When she asked her granddaughter about the drug ruse in the home, she said Malaya told her that Daniel concealed drug addiction for nearly the first year of the relationship. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, we can't remove that. The kids, they have indigenous heritage, and they're on their mother's side. Their grandfather is a member of the Mi'kmaq community. The kids do not have.
I wonder where this location is. Do you guys know where that location is? I know that's probably hard. Looks like on the beach, maybe. All those different rocks.
Community. The kids do not have official status with that community, but certainly the Mi'kmaq community has been involved in the search and providing legal assistance to their mother. So it is a part of the story.
I do see the case as connected to missing and murdered Indigenous women and children because, well, for one, Malaya's father brought that very issue up to us and was wearing an orange shirt to raise awareness about missing children. And while there hasn't been a specific outcry about it, I think one thing to consider is that children going missing or being murdered happens more often to Indigenous kids statistically. And so you can't disconnect that these children have gone missing for this long with no answers from their Indigenous heritage.
Zach's mad there. Wow. All right. Oops. All right. I want to show some text really quick of, give me 1 second. Right here. Oh, I'm an idiot. Yeah, apparently she found out about Daniel's rug use when she went to give birth to Meadow. Yes, I remember hearing that. Okay, let me
I don't really believe that though, personally, because she went through an abusive, terrible relationship with Cody, and then she'd been with Daniel for, once you live through that, you see the signs a lot sooner in your next relationships, and if you keep finding the same problems, it's probably because you're also doing that stuff.
No, I absolutely agree. I think she definitely was doing that and probably got worse on it when she got with him.
Mm-hmm.
So this one is Daniel. He says, no, the backpack Lilly took was one we purchased for overnight stays at Cindy's. It wasn't a school backpack, right? I'm just going to go through everything that says Cindy on it and see if we can figure something out. Because I have, oh my God, I have so much shit. Hold on 1 second. That is, I'm trying to find the one with Daniel. Cindy sure to take Meadow away right so quick. He's pissed off about that. Malaya told police Lilly came into the room. I don't know. Who wrote this? All right. So this is, can you guys see that? Or is it too blurry? Malaya told police Lilly came in the room around 8:20 and a couple of times, and she didn't hear them around 9:40. New detail. On May 2nd, Cindy had a missed call from Malaya at 8:28 and an audio message at 10:40 a.m. New detail. Malaya reported to police that Cody Sullivan. Okay, never mind. That's not what I wanted. Hold on. I was looking at something else. Give me a second, guys. These are not in order by any means. So that was just off the docs. Give me a second. Sorry. Chance Lays. So I heard he's a rug reeler. Allegedly. A rug reeler. Daniel's rug reeler. Oh my God. Come on.
What did you say his name was?
Chance Lays, like potatoes, like Lay's potatoes, chips. Hi, Zach. Good to see you.
Interesting.
Thank you.
That's my rug dealer. No, I'm kidding.
That's your rug dealer. Your potato chip dealer?
Yep.
Yeah, no. Patty is not indigenous. It's Connie. Connie is the one. I think it gets confused. People think Patty is like Malaya's dad's mom, but no. Malaya's dad, Henry, his mom's name is Connie. And I'm pretty sure that's her name. And then Malaya's mom, Cindy, her mom's name is Patty. Chance Lays was in court today, not sure. Oh, seriously? Huh, that's interesting. For stealing Lay's potato chips. Now I'm going to have to look that up. Probably for potato chip rug charges or something. All right, this is from Conversation off Sunny's in August 2nd, right? Listen, Sunny, remember the other day Belinda asked investigators, do you have any suspects? Investigators said no. I asked investigators about what him and Belinda spoke about, and he told me everything. He told me everything. He said, what do you think about that? Do you think the investigator freaking told him everything? Do you think he did?
Well, honestly, who knows? No, I don't think he did.
This is
but isn't it weird how he would now tell him anything?
They're not telling anybody anything. Daniel, I'm sorry, but wrong again.
He doesn't have custody or any real legal claim to even know what's going on about these kids. So it's weird to me that they would still even be dealing with him.
Exactly. Unless they think he's a freaking suspect times 500. Seriously. That would be the only thing, because it's not his property. It's Janie's property. He's the ex-boyfriend. He's not even the boyfriend anymore, right? So I don't even know if they don't consider him a suspect anymore. Why are they even talking to him, right? Who's Detective Dan? Oh, yeah, Detective Dan, guys. It like freaking took me a minute. Sorry, I am so tired. I've been up like since early this morning. I literally slept like 11 hours last night too. You would think I would have not 11 hours. It was like 9 hours. But
you're so lucky. I've been waking up at 5 with this puppy every morning.
Oh yeah, your puppy. Oh my gosh, is so cute. Oh my god. Yeah, that's like little babies. Daniel says, I asked investigators about why him and Belinda spoke about, and he told me everything. Then I brought up that she put the statement that the RCMP have no suspects. He then goes on telling me that he regrets telling her that because he thought she would keep it all herself. Wrong again. Wrong. Can you imagine if I said that? I thank Belinda for that. Look, no capital letter for Belinda either. But he capitalizes Durwood's name. He capitalizes Durwood's name, but not Belinda's. He doesn't capitalize Sunny's name, but Durwood's he does. He didn't capitalize Malaya's name either. Sorry, just something that aggravates me. Darren was so close to talking to Malaya a month ago, but Cindy, no capitalization, and the family said no. Us three on the property did not harm the kids. When I say I cooperate with major crimes, I really do. I tell them everything. I mean everything. I tell them every time I come in close proximity to Malaya for court or CPS, I tell them if I'm going to a no service area. Dude, come on. Why are you going to tell them? If you're not a suspect, just like Salty said, if you're not why do they even have anything to do with you anymore? Think about it. It's not his property where the kids left from, right? He's not their dad. He's not any relation to them. He was Malaya's boyfriend, but if he's not a suspect or anything anymore, then why even talk to him, right? In my opinion, he is a freaking suspect, but potato chip crumbs in the roads. That would be the only reason why, because he's number one suspect. Exactly. In my opinion. Guilty conscience. Exactly. What happened to early talk of Justin living there? Yeah. We were talking about that today with Justin living there. I think that's very odd because the first person that ever came out and spoke was the guy that came out on Dolly's, and he said that Justin was living there, and then he said, oh, no, he's not. And I don't even think Janie's living there either. I wish Dolly would have asked that guy what his name was. He asked everybody what their name is and where they're calling from, but for some reason that day he didn't. And
well, it's interesting.
Yeah.
We didn't hear about Justin's relationship issues until after. Like, everybody knew he had a wife, but then we found out that they were breaking up later on. So I'm wondering what was the cause of the breakup. And maybe I'm just nosy. But the timing is weird.
Yeah, it is. No, it is. The timing is very odd. I'm the only one that mentions Justin? What do you mean I'm the only one that mentions Justin? I think it's freaking weird that...
Oh, you know what you should do is pull up the transcript you have of Janie's, like the written out version that you had sent me of Janie's chats on Facebook when she was talking, because when I read it, it really seemed to me like she was kind of disowning Daniel and trying to protect Justin more than Daniel.
Oh, really? You think so?
Looking at what she said versus like seeing it all laid out, I don't know. It hit me different because she says, like, you know, Daniel's my son, blah, 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 but I won't stick up for him. If he's telling the truth or lying, that will be on him. What I can say is I have no control over Daniel. And I can tell you for sure that Justin and Daniel had nothing to do. That Justin and Daniel had nothing to do with those kids going missing. She doesn't say Daniel had nothing to do. She said Justin and Daniel together had nothing to do with the kids going missing.
I remember that. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah. Arrest them all. I agree, Joe. Arrest them all. I absolutely agree. That Lynn, the one part too, where she says, I should have got up. I should have went out. And she was really emotional.
Mm-hmm.
It just tells me that, in my opinion, she heard something and probably ignored it, but then later on had to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and she says in her interview, like, oh, my heart tells me that they're still alive. But day one, when Malaya called her and told her to come back, she immediately jumped to, they found the kids dead.
Yep. But yet she doesn't answer the phone the first time Malaya calls.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for baby clothes, and I found a name brand called Lilly and Jack. That's creepy, Joe. Ew. That's creepy. Baby clothes, and he found a brand called Lilly and Jack. Well, it's not it's just creepy because of what's going on with their case, right? They're not creepy. It's the case. The case is so sinister, in my opinion. With all
How
this.
can you buy your kids Easter chocolate and then leave the day after they disappear?
Buy them what?
Easter chocolate and stuff, and do like the whole Easter thing, and like you had a really good family weekend with your kids,
Mm-hmm.
and by the next weekend your whole world's falling apart.
I don't know. Some people, I don't know.
Didn't Wade say that when they went to visit Easter weekend, Daniel spent over an hour out in the woods by
Outside.
himself?
Yep, outside. Yep. And his skin was green. Yep. Yep. There's a Bob Dylan song called Lilly and Jack about them being lost in the woods. Oh, wow. That's so odd. That is so odd. Yeah, Wade said that he spent the whole time. He said something too about after the kids went missing that Justin and Daniel had come over. Where, you know what I was looking for? The one with Durwood talking about, God, I have the video somewhere and I meant to look for it earlier for somebody talking about sketchy people showing up at his shop while he was tinkering on vehicles. I don't know why I just thought about that. It seems like that's Daniel's rug dealers or something. Do you remember this one that Daniel wrote? He said he was terrified, or Malaya looked at him she was terrified with fear. She couldn't look at me and was shaking. You remember that? Malaya was terrified with fear, couldn't look at me, and she was shaking. All she kept saying over and over was, I have to go with Mom. I have to go with Mom. Cindy came between us, and I said, Cindy, effing get, and waved my arms at her, go. So
okay, hold on though. Imagine speaking to your mother-in-law this way, or like the equivalent.
Yeah.
I know they weren't married.
Yeah, that makes me think like,
does that tell you the kind of attitude he has towards women?
Yeah.
We're not equals to him.
If you're going to disrespect your girlfriend's mother, imagine how you treat your girlfriend. Yeah.
That's the way you talk to a dog you don't like. And hopefully you don't talk to your dog that way, but
yeah. It's horrible. It's just horrible. He says, Cindy, get the fuck out of here. Like, who says that? Anyone know where Durwood tinkers on cars in Trenton? Yeah, there you go. If anybody knows that, put it in the chat, please. And then he says, he blames it all on Cindy. Like, come on, you know? He says, Cindy came between us. I said, Cindy, fucking get, and waved my arm. Malaya couldn't even make eye contact. When someone can't make eye contact with you, that means they're disgusted with you. They're disgusted. Like, they don't want to, you know what I mean? Like, they're disgusted, basically. They do not have any respect for you anymore if they can't make eye contact, or they're scared to death. Whatever was said inside the ambulance changed Malaya. Bull fucking shit, dude. Cindy said, Malaya, in the car now. She demanded to get in. They sped away, leaving me at the time to only put my hand on the back window. And I said, I love you, honey, to Meadow.
They couldn't have been speeding away that fast if he had time to touch the back window. And
yeah, it's so dramatic. Then the allegations started flooding in. I don't abuse women or children. Malaya changed after that moment. It's heartbreaking, but that's what it is.
Someone who doesn't abuse women or children doesn't have to tell you that they don't abuse women or children.
Exactly. Exactly. It's just sick. What is this one? That's just, we don't want that one. Okay. I'm trying to find something else. You said you want me to pull up Janie's thing real quick so you can look at it?
Yeah.
All right. I got it right here. I'm so freaking tired. I don't know why. All right. Which we were looking for. Let me add it to stage. There we go. All right. I should have took the lines off of it before I finished the PDF. You said, let me look for Justin. You said it was Justin. Okay. So she says, my brother, me, and Justin. See, this is where she made the mistake about the four-wheeler, right? Because remember, at first she said Justin went to get the four-wheeler. Then she changed it to, look, my brother. Look, see, my brother, me and Justin. And then she changed it to me and Justin were on the four-wheeler. But in the documents, it says her brother went to go get the four-wheeler. Do you find that quite odd? I do.
It's weird, but also like, okay, so if her and Justin were on the four-wheeler, it makes sense that she picked Daniel up on the four-wheeler. If her, Justin, and Ron were out on one four-wheeler, there's no room for Daniel on the four-wheeler. There's no room.
Nope. Absolutely not. And then she says here that
she was talking to a lady with a child, not the lady's child. A lady on the trailer with a child.
Yes. So I came back here. Me and Justin came back here. The trailer. Malaya was standing on the edge. Hold on, I know where that's at. Give me a second. Malaya, me and Justin. Hold on, I went back on the bike. So whatever happened to Haley and this other girl, I don't know. Hold on, I'm looking for it. If you go to Google Maps, you will find the piece of land between my exes, which is Daniel and Justin's father, and my brother. And that would be on Landsdowne Road, not the Landsdowne Station Road. Repeat, the Landsdowne Road. And to correct Haley and whoever else, the piece of blanket was found on the Landsdowne Road, not the Landsdowne Station Road. Sorry, I had to read that because it's
funny. It makes me want to go back and look through Lansdowne Station Road, though, and see why she's so adamant. Maybe she just wants the details to be right, but I don't know.
Well, it's just weird because they said the kids went and crossed the road. And what's across the road? Lansdowne Station Road? It's freaking odd, right? All right, it says this is the blanket part. See, it says I'm correcting her. The Lansdowne Station where part of the blanket was when the RC. See, at first, I thought the blanket was on the Lansdowne Station Road.
What if they used the blanket, they ripped it into strips to clean up the mess so that their towels, their dish rags and stuff would be clean and it wouldn't look like anything was missing?
Their dish rags?
Like, if something happened that was messy and they needed to clean it up to take care of the mess, because how many times does Malaya mention cleaning the house between Wednesday, Thursday, and like going to Daniel said that he would clean it and she woke up and the house was still a mess, so she didn't know what he did. And like, there's so much focus on cleaning. It makes me think that maybe there was a mess there that they needed to clean up, and maybe they ripped Lily's blanket into strips to use as rags to clean with and throw out.
Wow. Yeah, but didn't they take the blanket and test it for DNA? They tested it, I'm pretty sure. That's what
I thought they took one part of it, but then they compared the piece that was in the garbage with the other piece. So I don't know if I don't know if that investigator actually like held up both sides and saw if it was the complete blanket. I'm hoping they would. I would assume they would.
I hope they took the freaking shovel and the rake too and tested that. That would have been the freaking first thing I took. They were hyper focused on cleaning. Yeah, I know. She was saying, Janie said she did her housework, and then Malaya says she tidied up the house on Thursday morning, I think, or maybe it was Wednesday. I think it was Thursday morning. Because she said the kids, see, Thursday morning, she described getting them breakfast and shit before they left. But no description with dinner or anything Friday. They said they stopped by Acropole, but to get poutine. But what the hell do the kids eat? Poutine is like what? Like an appetizer? I don't know. That's the way I think of it, like, right? I mean, I guess you can eat it for dinner, but did everybody get the same freaking thing to eat? I don't know. It's just very odd. Hi, Diamonds. Good to see you. Yeah.
It would be easy to tell though, because I mean, if if a receipt charge is $30, that's like one poutine. Like prices are crazy in Canada. So if they all ate,
What?
that charge would be like $60, $70, $80 at least.
What? How big is it? Like how much food?
So, like, I mean, a McDonald's is like $20 a person now here.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy, guys. It is dinner. My local pub serves it. Okay, thank you, Anastasia. That's crazy. Damn. McDonald's, disgusting. Well, I mean, we're not far behind you. It's expensive. We have like $5 deals or whatever, but it's gross. Like, ugh, McDonald's. Ugh. Taco Bell's better, I think.
I haven't seen a $5 footlong at Subway since I think like 2016.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't even know. There's a Subway close by, but I haven't went to it in a while.
Okay, so this is actually not the part though that I'm talking about.
You're with the neighbor, right? I think this
Golly.
is it. Hold on, drone took a picture of me. Oh, this is a drone picture. But I could tell you that
Oh,
just
yeah, right here.
here.
Yeah.
That's it.
So there was nobody
Oh,
here after
here
that. So, but I've got to mention this too, okay? Daniel is a big boy or a man, whatever you guys want to call him. It's my son. So she doesn't view him as a responsible adult. She thinks he's still just a big child. I will not stick up for my son. If he's telling the truth or he's telling a lie, that's on him, not me. But I can tell you that Justin or Daniel and Justin had nothing to do with the disappearance or anything to do with Jack and Lilly. The reason why I'm saying that Justin and Daniel had nothing to do with the disappearance or the deceased or whatever, that's weird. Or
Yeah.
the deceased. Everyone's saying that he did or that he murdered Jack and Lilly. I know that's not the case because my heart is telling me that it's not true. And nobody could tell me, by the way. These behavioral experts are saying the way he's moving and his actions and everything and stuff like that. A mother knows the truth about their child. I did not carry him. She probably means I didn't carry him for 9 months and raise him for him to like turn out, or I don't even know what she's trying to say here.
Yeah,
until
to be a monster
on his own.
I would know.
I don't know what that boy's about. That's like, I don't know what his deal is. I don't know what his problem is. Believe me, if you're a mother, you know your heart tells you. But she's saying, I don't know what his problem is. So she's basically saying here, in my opinion, I don't know why he's lying. Yes, I can understand, but as I said, I have no control over Daniel, what he does and what he says. But what she says about me, so now she's going on about Sunny, right? And her concern here is how she looks.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's my son and I love him, but I'm not going to stand up for him because I can't see.
Oh, because I said right there.
Because he's a big boy and what he doesn't say is on him, not me.
I think because that's when he was talking to Sunny and being a jerk there, I think. And Sunny, I think, was trying to get Janie to come up, or maybe oh gosh, I can't really remember the whole thing. I mean, I do remember it, but right now I can't remember it, if that makes sense. I took a picture of the clothes. It has a dinosaur on it. Oh, yeah. Please send it to me. Here. Joe, hold on 1 second. Daphne's case files. Where's the thing? gmail.com. Thank you, Joe. Daphne's case. Make sure I spelt it right. I wasn't abusing. That's a long stretch. I'll block for you. That's just weird. Yeah, when people use the did not and has not, like, You know what I'm talking about? Instead of using like didn't and hasn't.
Yeah.
That really gets me. Yeah, and the deceased word. That's really strange to me too. Like, why would she use that for? Right? That's just freaking weird. What happened?
So I don't know. I think I don't know. Like for them to get
306.
To make them just disappear, that's not like you don't just wake up one morning and you're like, I think I'm gonna, like in those situations, those people are always caught. It's for it to go on this long makes me feel like it would have had to have been premeditated.
Yeah, no, I agree. I absolutely agree.
Maybe they should search near Malaya's mom's house where Daniel was in the woods. What was he doing out there for over an hour?
Yeah, no, I agree. I absolutely agree. I don't know exactly where all they searched, right? Like I know, yeah, everybody be good in chat or the mods will shock you. Like the zzz, right? We're all here for Jack and Lilly. We're not here to argue with each other. We're all, you know what I mean? Haley, she's like shenanigans. Thank God for that. It's so funny. I know this case makes you crazy. I'm telling you. But I wish I knew exactly everywhere they have searched. Oh, that's you. Oh my goodness. I really wish I knew everywhere they had searched. Do you?
I don't think they've searched really anywhere. So I think we know, but
Yeah, I'd be curious to see if the family's properties connect. Hi, Charmaine. Good to see you, honey. Yeah, the properties do connect up through here. Hold on. Like it's freaking weird.
I don't
Like
think they're
this.
going to be recovered, honestly. Like with all the forest fires and stuff that happened in Nova Scotia, and like there's a good chance that.
God, why didn't they get the human remains dogs? Hi, Crafting. Good to see you. Well, I wish they would have just freaking got the human remains dogs earlier. I know they couldn't, but I think, and I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but I really feel like they would have told a lot more. Like something, I don't know. And to tell you the truth about the wood stove, remember the wood stove thing? I honestly feel like, remember, Jules said that these people don't know too much about the case. They don't want to like have their dogs feeling like, you know what I mean, like off from them being biased. So I wonder if something was found in the wood stove.
I don't think that they would have like tried to cremate the kids or anything in the wood stove.
Oh no,
like, there's no way. But like maybe clothing or something.
Yeah, no, I think clothing. Not burn the kids, of course not. And Jules says too, even if it's even the fires out in the woods is not hot enough. The search was hampered by the forest fire. Yeah, the forest fires sucks. Thank you, Joe. Let me check it out. Give me 1 second. I am so freaking tired. It sucks. Oh, 1 second. Let me refresh my computer. Come on, you can do it, computer.
Well, I'm gonna hop down, Daphne. I gotta put the kids to bed and stuff.
No, thank you so much for coming on. And I'm sorry that I'm so sorry my thing died or kicked us.
It's okay. It's temporary. Once everybody, if you can, donate to Daphne's laptop funds. We really gotta get her set up here.
I know. I've got to get my daughter, but I mean, she hasn't asked for it yet, but I feel horrible for her. Like it's old, right? I don't know where she got it from, but you can see like the school stuff all over it, and it works. It does a job, but like it likes to throw me off though.
For sure. All right. Well, have a good night, everyone. And thanks for listening to me babble on.
No, thank you for coming up. It's always a pleasure for you to come up here. And you have a good night, sweetie.
And I haven't mentioned what I found to anyone except for Daphne, because I don't want to waste our CMP resources and time if it's not anything. So
anything, I would just email them, because think about it. It could be something. It's in the middle of freaking nowhere, right? Like, you never know. And it's on the way to school. It's on the same path. I mean, it could be something. You just never know. I just find it odd that it's there. And it does look like something. But that all we can see is from Google Maps. And the Google Maps was just updated in August. So, I don't know. It hasn't been there that long, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, pull-ups take like 500 years to biodegrade. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Kind of like cigarettes, right?
Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, I'll talk to you later.
Thank you so much. Have a great night, hon. Joe, I see it. Thank you. Oh, here, let me forward this over. I'll show you guys. I forgot I had my other email up here. That's so cute. It says sent. Thank you, Joe. I just got it. Thank you. I had to refresh my computer. Here, I'll show you guys. Give me just a second. I was so embarrassed when my stupid computer threw me off, guys. Like, then it just messes up the whole night. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. Look at this. It's so cute. Like, it still has like 100 different screens up here. It's very weird. All right, this is the... Oh, come on. Look, it says Lilly Jack on it. Can you please? Made in China, but Lilly Jack. Isn't that cute? RCMP watch, huh? Thank you, Joe. That's so cute. Thank you. Please, mod. Just need to know if I was only one being timed out. No, there was somebody else timed out. I don't know what happened, but I trust the mods to do their jobs. Just no fighting, guys. No fighting at all. Yeah, I don't know. I think anything that... Thank you, Bonza. I think anything that is found close to the home, guys, needs to be looked at. It doesn't matter if it's so far away. It doesn't matter, right? Like, if it looks like something of interest. So I hope she sends it to the RCMP. Maybe they can just go check it out, or send somebody to check it out. Yeah, guys, no fighting, please. Like, we don't, you know what I mean? We're all here for Jack and Lilly. We're not here to fight, right? There's no reason to fight. There really isn't. There's one thing that we're here for, and that's Jack and Lilly and missing children. That's what we're here for. Seriously. That's a famous brand name, Lilly and Jack. I had no idea, Angel Wings. I had no idea. Yeah. Yeah, I had no idea. Let me see. I want to show you guys something real quick. I don't know if I showed you this before I take off here. My kids are older now, so I have no idea what the little kids' clothes are. I'm going to go back to Google Snacks here. Google Snacks. Apparently, Nova Scotia is the people's marketing capital of the country. Interesting. I need to study the timeline the night before all their stops and pass. That's the thing, this little mama. I am starting to question myself now, because Malaya's timeline, in editing that map, I don't know. I feel like it's been edited and something's just not sitting right with me. This is odd to me. So what is the main character in this entire area? Someone tell me. What is the main thing in this entire area here? It's the river, right? The river connects it all. The middle river of PICTOU. connects everybody together, right? Everything. That's where the star was found. I mean, you got the lake up here and stuff like that, but the river like runs through the entire freaking thing, even down here. So I just thought that was interesting. And then you have these two properties here. Can you guys see? Okay, I do have it up on the thing. You got Janie's brother here, Janie's brother here, the sticker found here, which I don't think the sticker was an accident. I think it's either, I don't know if it's a clue or if it's just from the kids. It could have been taken off somewhere over here and just floated down the river. I don't know. You got Justin and his area up here. And remember, there's these now. It says there's surveillance here, but I didn't see any cameras. It just says there's surveillance. Can you please take me where I want you to take me? Hold on one second. So check this out. It says there's cameras, but I can't really make cameras out on. That might be one right there. Like a PTZ one, I think that's what it's called. But I can't really tell. It kind of looks like one. That's the same barrel I have. I have one of those blue barrels. I have no idea what they're used for, really. It's plastic. Yeah, all caps is like yelling, guys. Earl. Yeah, thank you, guys. Mods, thank you so much for working hard. I appreciate you all. So what I'm getting at is, I don't know, like, could this, if there is a camera here, yeah, it could catch somebody, right, on the road. It says there's cameras here, right? But I don't think that's a camera. That looks more like something real quick. I didn't see this over here. And I'm trying to think, like, so now I know Brad's mom, I think it was, or maybe it was Mary, said there was no cameras at the Lorda Park area. That's just a broken down. Look at this shit. It's like an old toilet or something here and on. Look at that. Huh. All that junk there. Look at that. Old lawnmower or something. I never noticed that. I wonder, little outhouse. I wonder who searched this. That's like a little cabin thing. But all these are connected by the river down here, which I thought was interesting. And then you have all the items that were found this way. They said the children would not cross the road. They wouldn't cross the road, but yet they'd walk through the woods. That's weird. Yeah, I like the old barns too. I think they're so pretty, like when you're driving, especially in the fall time, and there's like an old decrepit barn, right? With like the fall leaves in the background. It's like a perfect picture. I think it's curious why some think that the piece of blanket could have blown all the way over there. Yeah, like the first, I thought that the blanket was on the corner, right? It seemed like the blanket. Yeah, I know. That's why I think the blanket was on the corner on the first, when it first started. I swear it was. And then Janie came out. She said no. And then I thought the blanket was right freaking here. Like, but no, it changed. I thought it was here. And the reason why I thought it was here, because watch. When we go down to the spot, watch. It looks exactly like, oh my God, come on, please work for once. Can you freaking, yes, there is street view down there. Come on, Google. Shan, help me with Google. Why is it being mean to me? I know there's Street View because you were just on it earlier. Freaking piece of crap. Okay, whatever. There is like a clump of freaking ribbons right on this road over in this area. That's why I thought the blanket was found there, right? Emma taking the kids' clothes with her when she left. Apparently it was up 3.5 feet, not 6 feet. See, there's so many stinking different answers, and it's shit's annoying. Like, I don't even believe any of them anymore. I really don't believe any of them. Water storage compost bins, yeah. I've got one. It's plastic. I don't use it for anything. When she said bear bin or bear whatever, and I'm like, what the heck is that? And I looked it up. I'm like, oh, it looks just like the blue bin thing I have, but without the hole cut in the middle of it. Yeah, the sticker could have been from anything low in there. Kids could have threw it out the window on the bus, or who knows. I really wish the stupid little guy would go down here. I don't know why he won't. Like he did before, so why won't he do it now? There we go. Thank you. Thank you for working. Doesn't this look just like the area where Daniel brought us in the video? Doesn't it? Where you said the blanket was hanging? Can someone like tell me yes or no? Angel Wings, yeah. Yeah, it does. It looks like both of them show two different freaking places. It does, Diamonds. Thank you. Thank you, Fred. I swear this is the freaking place. And look, there's the two ribbons. Look, and the tree. Look, the pine tree and the maple, right? It looks like a birch tree there. Same freaking tree, everything there, guys. Same. Remember Daniel showed us this road? But then they said, if you use a little man, it shows the tree trunks are lower down than the road levels. So 3 inches from road level, but 6 to 7 from base of trunk to ground. Oh, thank you. Yeah. I can't go over to this. It won't let me go on the gravel road, though, unfortunately, to do that. I can do, hold on, I can do longitude and latitude, but it won't. Hold on. Yeah, it won't let me do that. Sucks. Oh, look at that. Let me zoom in pretty good than that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is where the stupid thing was hanging. Pretty sure. That tree looks like it's up in the air. The hell? But no, they said it was down here. There we go. We're turning around again. Where's it at? Oh, Jesus Christ. Hold on, let me fix it. I don't know why Google Earth likes to do that. Then they said it was down here, so I don't understand that. So this is the pipeline. Oh my God, this is so frustrating when it sends me. I don't even know where the heck I'm at. There we go. I think my computer's trying to freeze up again, guys. Oh, I think my computer's trying to freeze up again. Yes, both the and the transcripts, yes. You mean where it was planted? Guys, I swear, I thought it was that area right there. It's nuts how it just keeps changing and changing and changing. It looks exactly like that area. The floating blanket, yep. Daphne, 2 children's shirt underneath the blanket, hanging 3 to 4 feet in the bush. 2 children's t-shirt underneath blanket, hanging 3. Mary, that's what on dispatch it says that. Yeah, it says, well, it doesn't say children's shirts. It says pieces of clothing, torn clothing. That's freaking crazy. Let's see. You're coming across fine. Thank you. 1 a.m. I know, Haley. It's So different. You need to go to bed. I'm getting ready to get off now. I'm going to go to bed too. I can't believe it's 8 o'clock already. Oh my gosh. I finally got the computer to charge though. That's good. I was messing with the duct tape so it would charge, right? Marlene, she was like up and never checked on them yet. I don't know. All three of them know what happened. That's why they're all sticking the same story, in my opinion. Definitely planted. And yeah. And all the other stuff is out there too. Doggo's making noise at the cat over here. You hear? DT asked Daniel if he searched where the boot prints. I remember that. Now that tells you something, right? Why wouldn't Daniel go out and search the only places where those items were? But yet he searched everywhere else, even places where he could have been impaled by a stick in a rock and died. So not sure who played the radio dispatch last night on their live, but it was said a blanket was on the ground. That was me. I read it. I didn't play it. I read the dispatch. Not sure who played the radio dispatch last night on their live, but it was said the blanket was on the ground. That was me. I didn't play it though. I read it. Here. Hold on. We'll pull it up. I had it up, but my stupid computer died, so it took me here. Hold on. Control F. Blanket. I don't really play the dispatch anymore because I can just read it. And it's easier to read it. My eyes are burning. Oh gosh, guys, I am getting old. All I want to do is sleep. All right, look. I'll show it to you guys and I'll probably hang out or head out. You still feel it? Well, I think what happened was Haley found it. Logan was right behind Haley when she found it, like right there, 2 seconds away, right? I think maybe when they found it, they pulled it out of the tree and threw it on the ground. I could be wrong, but I don't know. Oops, get out. I'm going to just get rid of freaking Google Earth. I'm going to read it for you guys again. It says, family has brought us to a location. They're not far away. There's a partial piece of a blanket, which the mother says she believes belongs to her daughter. So this is the LOL doll blanket, confirmed right there, right? It's just off the road, right? And it says, yeah, we stopped. And it says Landsdowne Road. It does say Landsdowne Road, not Landsdowne Station Road. Landsdowne Road off the 289. Another dispatcher says, did we say we found an article? Other guy says, possibly. There's a couple other pieces of old clothing here talking about the same place, it seems like, with the blanket, right? Pieces of just torn, like pieces of rag. But there is a piece on the side of the road. And if you remember the trucks and stuff, do I have that picture? That's what it was. I have the picture of, oops. Logan probably let Haley walk to it first. It's freaking nuts, guys. Let me see if I can find the picture of, Mary had a picture of them right here. I'm going to send you something. Or I'm going to show you something, not send you something. So fucking tired. This is what it looked like in front of their house. So remember, do you see the F1 or F-250 and the SUV pretty much directly in front of you? Well, this is a Dodge. So hold on one second. Let me see. Can I add that? No, I can't. So let me get rid of that. So this is what these. Okay, come on, stop, please. Once I get that there. Okay. This is the photo that day of the traffic on Landsdowne Station Road, right? It was, there you go. This is on Landsdowne Station Road. You have the, looks like the, where they had the, for the guys to get service out there. They had the truck and then the, it looks like an ambulance maybe, or it's hard to make that out. But the other stuff that they were talking about, the SUV, we remember that was parked on Landsdowne Road. Clara, no way. Footprint, maybe not even thrown out, just blew out a vehicle. I'm back to, it was tucked into bedtime. Oh, Shan, I just understood what you were saying, Shan. I was like, are you going to tuck yourself into bed? And then I was thinking about the pink blanket, and I thought you were talking about something like that. Stupid. I don't believe it was planted. I feel like it was picked up on the road. Just my opinion. No, it's fine to have that opinion. Absolutely, it could be. It seems like it was on the road. Or maybe it was put in the tree and then thrown on the road. There's not enough there. But this is what it looked like on Landsdowne Station Road. All these cars here, right? And then when it talks about, I'm going to pull up the thing again. Because I think, oh my goodness gracious, Jennifer, can you work today? All right, hold on. Now I can't find the stupid dispatch. I don't know why it went away. Come on. No. There you are. All right. Let me put it back in. Every time I let it go, it just falls off. All right. Blanket. There we go. But it never talks about any other blanket or anything, which I found odd. Okay. I want to know if there was a school bus that goes over that bridge to pick up the kids. I'm not sure. I know Drunk Turkey was talking about another bridge, and that bridge is on Landsdowne Station Road. There's a little bridge. It's like, it looks exactly like the little bridge on McLeod Road. But this one is close to the 289 and Landsdowne Station Road. You can see it as you're going down. Because you have the middle river right there, right? So it's going over the river. I know, guys. It's so exhausting. My head is killing me right now. There was no shenanigans for... You're so funny. All right, guys, I'm going to hit the sack. I'm going to go take a shower and have some soup, I think. But, no, the bridge with the star, here, I'll show you. The bridge with the star was on McLeod Road. Oh, poop. Sticker. Did the kids have any stickers on their clothing or backpacks? And it said we found a little shiny star on the sticker on the bridge. And stickers with strawberries. No, holographic sticker. And then he gave a GPS reading where he was at, right? And I wish they would have done that with the freaking blanket. If they would have gave the GPS where they were at, like the actual longitude and latitude, there would be no issues with knowing where the blanket was, right? But they didn't with that part. I'm pretty sure they didn't. But all right, I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out. I'm sorry that my laptop blew up and all that craziness. But it's so good to just hang out with you guys, and I appreciate all of you for sticking with me tonight. I have like sleepy time now. But thank you. You guys are great. I appreciate you all. Yeah, I'd like to turn on YouTube too and listen to everybody just like talk, right? I love it. But you guys are great. I appreciate you. Mods, thank you so much. You guys work hard. Haley, I know it's late there. Go get you some rest, sweetie. So I'm about to pass out myself. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great night. I appreciate all of you. Yes, you guys too. Go rest your eyes. Members, thank you so much. Mods, love you guys. Talk to you tomorrow. Good night.